Hello everybody. Today we will be doing a video of me going over all of my old sketchbooks from probably this oldest one I think is from 4th grade. It's quite old. Sorry about that apparel. I'm in my pajamas because I film these at night because, well, I film the ones at my house at night because I don't tell my parents I have this. It's not like they're against it, it's just I don't want them knowing about this whole YouTube deal. Alright, all that out the way. We have this much to go through, so buckle up. Our first book. I thought it was so cool because I did that on the front. I got sticker paper. That's what the front is sticker paper. I put on there, and I saw some guy's video on it. Alright, I have a desk set up that has a little thing, so I'm gonna hook you guys up here, and you guys will be able to watch. Alright, here we are with the other POV. I will turn on the lamp, a little bit of a flashbang, so you guys can see. So I saw some dude do a design like this when I was little, so I was like, alright, I'll try it. There's more sticker paper, a emoji I thought I did good on. I had a poster like this from the book fair, so I just drew it for some reason. A terrible Lamborghini, animals, a witch doctor, and a cherry blossom tree. A fat robot, okay. Some Demogorgon thing. This feels weird. Probably the worst spider you've ever seen in your entire life. But, I mean, some weird creatures I made when I was little. I think that thing was called Jorand or something. I know that was Steve, that was Finn. Yep, so you could tell that this is definitely from COVID years. Yeah, these are not the best. I don't exactly, well, they're not terrible for the age, but they're still not something I would show. It could be though that these are 20, I have a speaker in the background that tweaks sometimes. It could be that these are from probably 2019, but depends. That's not bad. I mean, you could tell what that is, so I guess that makes it a little bit better. I have a little story right there. If you want to stop and read it, you can, but I honestly think you're not going to be able to read a thing. My handwriting was terrible. More weird stuff. Alright. Where is it end? There's a... What is the... Oh no, that's an eye from Naruto. That is not the, the symbol that you may be thinking. Because I was a little kid. I would not be drawing that. So yeah, I have that and a flaming onion. Okay, that's... Oh, it's tweaking. It's having a hard time doing that. It's the end of that book. Brush that off to the side. We have now 5th grade me. I got this super nice fancy sketchbook for Christmas. And this is more me playing around as opposed to me actually trying to make good artwork because I don't really care. I didn't really try to make it nice. Now this is that's 5th grade me, right? That Rayquaza is pretty good, considering you could tell that it's Rayquaza. I'm gonna go faster throughout these pages because they're mostly just junk that isn't even a drawing at all. If you really want to watch it, you can slow the video down, but it's literally just this stuff, man. I don't see a purpose for you want to see it. Alright. I thought I had cooked on this thing. I thought I cooked hard. This is terrible. It's like, yeah, the shading's awesome, man. Still not really good at shading because I never really practiced it. It's not been something on my mind. I just like the sketch, not do that. I also thought this was really nice, but it's really alright. I mean, it really, these, I don't think there's anything. These drawings really, like, can show that it's the grade level. These aren't bad. Like, that was supposed to be when I was little, I used to make, like, little rock axes. That you can clearly tell is a rock axe. That's a horrible tree, though. I mean, I'm still not the best at drawing trees. Neither are hands. Not as bad as them, though, so that's nice. Oh, this is actually a fairly nice drawing. For 5th grade me. That's quite nice. I'll take that. We take that. We take the W's, okay? Alright. This is not me. I like to tell you guys, this is not me. This was my cousin that drew that in there. Yeah, so from here, it's mostly just mumbo jumbo. Alright, we're coming up on a good one. Alright, these are really terrible. We're coming up on a good one. This one. Alright. If I told you this was a 5th grader, you may be able to believe it, but it's honestly better than some kids my grade today. Some kids in my grade can't even draw, and that's quite sad. That's not very good. That's terrifying. That's horrible. I sound so negative, but they're really bad. Oof. That was supposed to be Octane. This one I like. It's not bad. Not like I like it to my standards today, but it's not bad. And then a pizza because I'm fat. Alright. This is like beginning of 6th grade. A Luffy drawing. It's not bad. Right. Same with the Garfield. So around the time I was probably, yeah, that's how I moved to one. It's not bad. Well, yeah, it is. The hands really bad. This is like around the time I wanted to start trying the graffiti style, so you're gonna see some more of it. One's coming up. And I have an entire notebook just dedicated to it. This isn't bad. That is terrible. Same with that one, the proportions are quite off. As I could tell when it was, it says never go to Ohio. I think I should burn this book in a fire. Yeah, these are quite interesting. This one's not terrible. Alright, it's gonna be like the same. Let's see. Just keep going. I'm gonna be going quick. Yo. I'm gonna be going quite quick. Sorry, I put a curse word on one of the pages. I'm using duct tape to keep you guys on. So it's coming loose. Alright, this one's not bad. This one says he broke from One Piece. That's not terrible. Chopper. I think it's Bobcat. Yeah, it says Bobcat. That's Cartman with the one Roblox face. I think that was kind of what it was. These were me playing with a mop. It was terribly made. Chainsaw Man. Yeah, that started popping off. I remember that. I was playing with colored pencils. More colored pencils. Let's see, am I skipping anything? Did I just brush past these? Nope. Yeah, more of that. Chainsaw Man one again. Anything in here? No. Alright, so there's a Luffy, and I took a gray marker and tried going in so it looked like it was shaded, but he really just looks like he's got a really disproportionate face, which is quite awkward. This thing is interesting. Same with this thing. Now, I remember liking this one, but I didn't want it to look like a furry. I just didn't want to look like I was making that. These ones, I like that one. That looks funny. Yeah, so it's kind of just like it's gonna be doodles from here. And that thing. Okay, I gotta organize these to put them like that. This is smaller books. This one's gonna have like 1 or 2 things, so I'm just gonna scroll through it and see if I can find like a drawing. They're all just the same stuff. Nah, there's no point. This is just all me scribbling on pages. This is like another one of the graffiti type of ones. I was playing around with paint pens. You can see the texture on the page. Most of these ones are, I don't like classic design. I just thought of the colors I've probably seen somewhere. There's a bad attempt of an eyeball. Chopper, if you ever see this one, it's supposed to say like Chopper. I remember that was where I would wear empires. I stopped once I got into middle school. A quote I stole off of TikTok to make my book look better. MF Doom. I have a lot of Doom in here. He is not my favorite artist anymore, but he's still pretty good. Okay, well that didn't look like a very good castle. That looked like a very bad thing from World War II. This one actually kind of surprised me for that's like 6th grade me. There, so you can see more light on it. And then a few pages down, we got this one. Light on it too. It's not bad. I was playing around with these bubble type of ideas. That's from when I had my Reds bearing case, and I just want to show it. I think my dad took my notebook and just drew that guy in it. I think I was on a plane when I was doing these. Wait, let me see if there's anything in the back. I like the sticker on this one. I used to have a MF Doom one that was supposed to be like a Kendrick album cover, but it went away. I think it fell off when I stuck it on my board. Alright, here's the one from 6th grade going into 7th. In 7th, I didn't really draw, so there's not going to be one. It's going to jump cut to 8th. So here's a few of the... Oh yeah, and the real art piece is in this little pocket. So when it bleeds through the pages, I have this thing. Under the light. That is beautiful. It just goes around with the notebook. Wherever the notebook goes, it follows. And I'm just gonna go fairly quick because there's a lot of them in here. I mean, I don't really think these are that bad. I think most of these ones are honestly better than kids in my grade could do. And the fact that a 6th grader beats you in art might be a little sad. That might be a sign to pick up a pen, man. It's no shame if you're starting, but like if you know how school is built, you kind of do art throughout the years. So I think it should be already like engraved in your head how to actually draw. But then again, this is what I used to only do, just draw. This was an idea I stole offline and I did not make it well. I wanted to do like the Cholo lettering, but I'm horrible at it. Another one. It's another one. I like this one. This one's cool. Remind me of Gatorade bottle. These were like seasons. So the first one was Halloween. The second one was Christmas, and this one's spring, or not spring, Easter. More random ones. That's supposed to be Quasimodo. If you know who he is, you know. I should have erased that. There's pencil. I hate this one. And this is the last one in the thing. Okay, we have a little bit of 8th. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, I kind of just flashed a bit. Alright, here's like the first drawing. So there's a kitty. And then there's most of the stuff you're going to see I found off of Pinterest. So I just found drawings off of Pinterest, and then I would just recreate them. Not trace, I would just, obviously you can tell there's flaw in the drawing. But I would just use the reference. This reference is Bussin' Vibes. I think this was like my first drawing in the notebook. Snaky. Oh yeah, Nujabes. I have his poster on my wall right beside me. Dropping the government name, man. It's kind of odd. I like these ones. The 2 skulls. Because the main thing I like about this one is how I got the eye done. The eye, this part was first try. And when I first try stuff, it always makes me happy. Broken sword. This was all my own idea, so that's what I like about it. It's not amazing, but it's alright. I don't really like this one. I think every time I use pen, I normally mess up because I'm not very good with pen. Gotta get more practice in with it. So, yeah. Pens kind of kick my ass, if I'm gonna be honest. I think they throw me on the side of the curb and beat me up because I like to erase a lot, and if I can't erase, I'm just screwed. And even sometimes when I get to draw and then I get to use a pen right after, I'll still mess it up. Mostly because drawings have shading into it or color to it, so it just like totally throws me off when I try to do it. I don't know, it's not the easiest for me. I do remember, this was like one of my first ones I did of nature, because this is not in order. Some of these ones are newer, some of these are older. This one I really liked because I like the tree. This one was just a joke, because it looks stupid. I had a lot of Pokemon, because Pokemon are busting. Another Pokemon. First attempt at like a Gothic architecture church. This one was referenced. I've drawn another one and it wasn't referenced. This had lettering on it. It said, "Let me put you through hypothetical," but I erased it. That was practice for me to make my t-shirt I made. It was a bleached one. There's me trying to do a graffiti without any like reference or anything. Like, I don't use reference for the graffiti tag I had, but like I just did it off my head. The other ones I would see a video and just think, oh, that's cool, let me try to improve. Like, what's called improve. I can't speak. If you know, you know. And this is the last one. Alright, and here it's just that. And that was me on a stream one time, drawing random things out of a generator off my head with the what's it called reference. Here's the new book. I really messed with the anti-hero sticker on it and this little dog my brother gave me. Didn't do the front page because I don't think I was good enough to make the front page. So you're gonna see the one I drew tonight. So this is like the first drawing I made. The second one, I really like that one. And there's an ugly drawing right here, so I just covered it up with a knife. Tiger. Most of these are gonna be referenced. This is the other one I did. This was no reference during state testing, because after I would finish, I would just draw. This is like one of the first school ones I did in this notebook, and then it started going downhill from there. I like the line work on this one a lot. This one was in school, but you're gonna see more skulls. A few of these I did in school, like this one I did in school. I did this one right after I got home from it. Another skull one, but I really like it. Another skull one, but the line works nice on it. This one is one I haven't even posted yet. I normally post my drawings on Instagram. I want to post it, but I made it so long ago, I don't really think I can. Here's me trying pen again, and stippling. Stippling kicked me in the butt, man. Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. I really like Soul Eater. It's my favorite anime. Dean Blunt's a Japanese dragon, because I saw some guy on TikTok do a really cool drawing with one where he made this all red, but that wasn't about to do all that. So it's me coloring, and I barely color, and I really like this one. I like the way this one turned out. There's it in like the lamp and whatnot. Oh, alright, here's another one, just me putting random stuff. It's my first time ever drawing a flower, and then I realized flowers are kind of easy to draw. They're really easy. This says Nujibiz in Japanese, or however the characters. Drew this one a few days ago. I like it. That character was all my own idea. That was my cross. I just didn't make it well enough. I was kind of like, wanted something to fill the space, so I just did that really quick. This is a character from FLCL, Fully Cooley. I really like this one. Here's what I did the other day. I wanted to put something else in this area, but I got lazy. This is the art style my friend tends to use a lot. And then here's what I made today. This was no reference, so it was quite hard to do. But I was trying to do like the perspective where it's big up here and it goes like that. So he's pushing on a skateboard right now. And then I used reference for my shoes, so I used my DCs and my etnies as reference on what they would look like, what the bottom of a shoe looks like, and I made it whatever I wanted to. And nothing after that. Just gonna get more drawings in there. Alright, hopefully you guys had a good time going through my notebooks with me and looking at all of the old yikes type of art. I mean, some of it's good. I like, personally to me, I like my notebook I have now. There's some good ones in this one too, the composition notebook. But, the others.
Fuck you say? Fuck you say?